mic on?
Okay.
Mic on?
Okay, and you should be able to turn this PL on and off with this button right here.
Okay.
That one. Check that.
Zero.
This will be the running over Ely shot.
Bob standing on a couple of apple blocks. Okay. While he pulls up this extra.
Jody, Jody hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Jody, I may do some like voiceover type comments.
Yeah, it was fine.
So, I mean, this is slowing us down a little bit. So what I'm going to be doing is maybe vetoing some of them, or you've got to realize that we're going to get put behind. We've made 2 changes, and it's really slowed us down.
Pages rolling. Hold the work, please.
All right, folks, here we go.
If I have stand by and action. Recently, I celebrated the 965th anniversary of my invention of the video camera. I resurrected some old footage of some of my earliest students. Sir Isaac Newton, who was the apple of my eye. Davy Crockett, king of the wild front 9. Samson and Delilah, the champion of the cut shot. Genghis and Esther Khan of Great Neck, Long Island. Harvey, the invisible rabbit. Mary Todd Lincoln and Abe Lincoln, the master of the difficult lie. Betsy Ross, who could really stripe it down the middle with a driver. The very inventive Henry Ford. George and Martha Washington, my neighbors from just across the Potomac. Albert Einstein, who had a relatively lousy swing. Henry VIII, who always birdied the 7th. Josephine and Napoleon, who was great at short holes. Frankenstein, the tallest player on the early European tour. William Tell, who hit it straight as an arrow. William Shakespeare, for whom to play was not the thing. And finally, Teddy Roosevelt, who was best known for his long stick.
That's the silliest thing I've ever heard.
Well, if it ain't Bob Mann, king of the wild frontier.
Davy Crockett, what'd you shoot out there, man?
Well, I got 2 possums and a raccoon on the front 9.
Yeah, but you get any birdies?
Oh, well, I get one occasionally.
Pretty quick on the draw, but how's your driving?
Well, I can't complain.
I tell you, when we're talking Davy Crockett and golf, we're talking wild game. Frequently, I'm asked questions about club selection. And there is some question about what constitutes enough club to play a particular shot. Now, let's take a look at Henry Ford here.
Hi, Bob. What do you think?
Very inventive.
Oh, inventive, my friend. When I start putting these out on the production line, they will become the standard. Bob, I'm going to go down in history as the inventor of the model club. Got to warm up a little, you know. No.
The swing is not bad. I think if you elevated the ball off the ground just a little bit, you'd have it made.
I've got just the thing, and it's great for driving.
What is this? Hey, I like it. It may work. But what are you going to call it?
The Model T?
No, shut up. And shut up. You're a pain in the neck.
Hey, look, I've been telling you for years, you got to cut that woman out of your life.
I like you, Bob. I'll let you live.
Hey, let's see what you know about this game. Before you hit this shot, what's your advice?
Well, Bob, I like to stay up drinking and carousing to all hours of the day and night, chase tawdry women who will provide me with a son, and eat like a pig.
Yeah, and do you have any golf advice?
Oh, golf. Oh, well, yes. Well, always remove the mutton grease from your hand before you grip the club, and have a flagon of ale after every hole. Oh!
Hey, calm down, big fella. Golf's a tough game no matter which way you slice it. I'll tell you what, if it'll placate you a bit, what we'll do is we'll name this hole after you. We'll call it the 8th.
Let's go.
Have some dignity.
I got it. I get it. I got it.
Napoleon, you look like a wimp. I can't believe your technique. How do you ever expect to tackle a tough course like Waterloo if you hit like that?
Oh, Josephine.
I have invited over Bob Mann to come over to give you some golf tips.
Oh, not tonight, Josephine.
Hey, what's the problem here?
My grandmother plays better than him.
Oh, your grandmother. Yes, she practices all day. I am out conquering Europe while she stuffs her face with the French fries, the French ice cream, the French bread.
You are giving me the paper, you big talker.
Hey, let's not fight here. What we need is a little practice. Now, Napoleon, I'm going to give you a simple thing that you can do. You can do it every night after you come home from work. All you do is take that club, hold it in your left hand, and swing that club using your feet and legs. Keep the chin pointed back to the right, swing with the feet and legs, and in just a couple of weeks, you'll have a great golf swing. Let me see you try it. Not too bad.
Yes. Mr. Bob, what do I do with the other hand?
Let's see here now. I think we put it in here.
I like it.
For you lady golfers in the audience and you would-be lady golfers, I've asked Betsy Ross to come here today. I've dredged up Betsy Ross to come here today to demonstrate the three most important fundamentals of golf. First of all, in the starting position, we flex the knees. We grip the club firmly with the last three fingers of the left hand. And most important,
Always aim for the flag.
who better than the noted scientist Albert Einstein?
Oh, please call me Al, Bob.
Yes, to help me explain the physics of the proper golf swing.
Yeah, I'm all ears.
Well, that explains the hair. Now, Albert, let me explain how this thing works here to you. Golf swing's kind of like working with a slingshot. What we first have to do is load the energy. That happens on the backswing. So if you'll put up here the word energy. Tell you what, race down here, and let's just abbreviate E for energy right down here.
Like that, Bob?
Yes, energy, right.
Oh, this is good. Tell me more, Bob.
Yes. Well, now the golf ball itself has a very small mass, so why don't you put up here the word mass, Albert? And since we're trying to drive the mass with the energy from the slingshot action of the shaft of the club, put an equal here, and an M for the mass. Okay, now we have the mass. We have to load the mass, create the energy. That's the same as the backswing in the golf club. So how do we make the golf ball go? We marry the energy to the mass, and what we create is velocity.
Oh.
Now, what I want you to do here is write velocity. The symbol for velocity is C squared. And there we have it, the formula for a successful golf swing.
E equals MC squared? Bob, you're a genius.
Well, everything's relative, but that's my theory anyway.
Theory? Relativity? Oh, that's a good one.
And so, folks, that's how I got the golf swing down to a science.
Bob Mann, my first secretary of golf.
You know, George Washington, when it comes to golf, you don't know a good lie from a bad one. What's your problem here anyway?
Well, Bob, I hate this game. Sometimes I get so mad I can just throw my clubs across the Potomac. Martha, hand me my 7-iron.
Unbelievable. That is the worst grip I've ever seen. I got to work on your grip. Let me see you grip this club here. Hey, big fella, what happened to our last lesson? This is the worst grip I've ever seen. Now, hey, look, In the first place, the left hand goes up on top of the right hand on the shaft. The second thing is you can get that look off your face. I don't need your attitude. If you're going to give me this kind of an attitude and not follow my instructions, I'm going to give you the axe.
Oh, well, you know me, Bob. I prefer the 3-wood over the axe any way you slice it.
Oh, boy, is that bad. Oh. Wait a second. Hold the phone. Your stance is wide open. You know you never hit a tree wood with an open stance. Bring that foot back in here. This guy is the worst student I ever had in my life.
This tree is tougher than my teeth.
Well, sell it to your dentist. Don't complain to me. God, what did you do?
Hey, who chopped down my cherry tree?
I cannot tell a lie.
You did. Hey, Bob, you have change for $1.
Oh yeah, I think I got 4 quarters here. Here you are.
Thanks. Hey, this really works. We've got to print one of those up.
To be or not to be a better golfer? That is the question.
Oh, then I beseech you, my dear fellow, what beeth the answer?
Beeth the answer, we must swingeth the club and the arms as oneeth unit, like this.
Oh, my friend, I don't know if I can do that right.
There is nothing either right or wrong, but thinking makes it so.
Oh, heavy. Whatever. Oh, that terrible hit.
This swing will not bringeth home the bacon.
The bacon? How dare you mention the name of Francis Bacon in my presence? Oh, oh, why is thy wedge so sweet when thy 7-iron is so cruel?
If the cueth card lady will come but closer, I will be able to say to you.
What would you say if she was closer, Bob? Share.
Don't let it getteth you down.
Ah.
Remember, a golfer is but a walking shadow, a poor player who struts and frets his hour upon the course, and then is heard no more.
Oh, you're good.
All the world's a stage, my friend. And this is just one stage you're going through, so don't give up.
So it's not over until the fat lady sings.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give that a good solid 4. I'm out of here. Speaking of bacon, I hate to play with Samson. I'll tell you, this guy outdrives me 30, 40 yards each time, but I'm going to get him.
Oh, it's rough out there, I tell you. Rough, I tell you.
What's the matter? This big, strong man can't keep the witsy-witsy ball on the fairway.
To the moon, Delilah.
Okay, here's what I want you to do. First of all, get the hair out of your eyes.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that's a lot better.
Yeah, I think that that's the whole center of your situation. If you would just clear your vision a little bit, get the hair out of your eyes, you could play a lot better.
Well, I'm glad we spoke. I bet that'll cut loads of strokes off my game, Bob.
Did I hear someone say, cut?
No. No. No.
In all my years as a golf professional, only twice has a student asked me to meet him at midnight. First was Paul Revere, and now Frank. Frank, how's your grip? I think that needs a little work. How about the stance? Can you do any better with the stance? Let's see that swing now, Frank. I may have created a monster here.
want on the golf course, huh?
Hey, guys, you mind if I play through?
Hello there. We're the Khans.
Yeah.
This is Genghis. I'm Esther. Very nice to meet you.
Hey, your husband's course etiquette is a little lacking here.
You should see him at the dinner table, the slob. Now, let the nice man play through. Remember what the rule book says.
We should rape, pillage, and plunder.
Oh, I'll talk about pillaging. You want to talk about pillaging? When you pillage, you never bring home a loot. Where's the loot? No church cards. Look at my outfits. Do I shop at Bloomingdale's? I got holes in my clothes.
We should cut off his head. Yeah.
No. Excuse me, okay?
We should carry off his women.
Women?
Yeah.
Women? You are so much sugar, I want out of this marriage.
No, we don't carry off his women. We smile politely and let him play through.
Yeah, anything else would be barbaric.
That's right. Now let the man play through. And besides that, you know my mother was absolutely right about you. Absolutely right. She was a very wise woman. She told me not to marry you. I should have listened to her.
Yeah, all she do is talk.
Oh, talk. My mother talk. I'll tell you about her talking. You sure like her food. You like her matzo balls. You can't get enough of them. You can't wrap your big fat lips around enough of those matzo balls.
I like her soup. The matzo balls are tough. Very tough.
My mother's matzo.
Hey, guys, excuse me. I just hit 3 shots in the water, and I figured you guys had balls to spare. Could you loan me some balls?
Yo, give me some of your mother's matzo balls. Yeah, they're tough. They're like 100 compression.
Oh, my mother's matzo balls are tough.
Oh.
I'll give you tough balls. I'll give you a little tough ball. I'll give you a little tough ball. There's your tough balls. You don't get anything. I'll finish with you.
I get the feeling.
Well, there it is, folks. There it is. Esther and Genghis. Man, has this woman got balls. Talk about your difficult lives. Look at this one William Tell has. Now, don't worry if you miss this the first time. We got plenty of balls.
Is it my follow-through, Bob?
I think it's your club choice.
I did hit it a little low.
Hey, he should have quit while he was ahead. You know, really, from this distance, you need a 7-iron. Let's try with a 7-iron. Hey, terrific shot.
Yes, but, oh, I got another bad lie.
This is definitely a problem, William. Your kid lets everything go to his head. I think I'm going to go get the head ground kick. Sir Isaac Newton, this shot is going to be as tough for you to play as this scene is for me. You know why?
Tell me, good fellow.
The lady over there with the cue card left the sir off your name.
Yes, she did. Oh, drat her. Off with her cue cards, I say.
Yes, how are you going to play this shot?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Bob, because I'm very excited about this shot.
You thought I'd never ask.
I knew you might. I need to not only hit the ball up, but then down. Are you with me, Bob?
Up and down.
Up
Yes.
and down. Don't let me lose you on this one. Here we go, then. Keep a steady eye. Oh.
We've got a new scientific principle here.
Yeah, perhaps golf is not Sir Isaac's game.
No, it's that you can't hit the ball through that tree.
Yeah.
Unless you use a tree wood.
Oh, good. Oh.
For a moment there, Sir Isaac, I thought you were William Tell's son.
No. Oh, gracious, what was that?
But perhaps now you understand the gravity of the situation.
Gravity? Yes.
Of all of my guests, I resent my next guest, Abe Lincoln, the most. He stole 2 of my best lines, used them in major speeches, and never gave me credit. And Abe Lincoln, not much of a golfer, but his wife, Mary Todd's a real ball buster. What did you shoot, Mr. Lincoln?
87.
Honest Abe, if you lie like a rug. 102.
Mary, I wasn't asking about today in particular. Now, Abe did shoot 7 years ago. Now, by the way, Abe, let's see what your golf swing looks like now.
Oh, great, because I could use a few pointers.
Oh, but you're going to be late. We have a train to catch to Gettysburg.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll just send you a video. Why don't you give me your Gettysburg address?
Oh, I haven't written that yet, but I'm sure I'll long remember what we've said here today.
Mr. Lincoln, the world will little note nor long remember what I said here today.
That's what he thinks.
7 years ago, the world will little note but long remember.
Tonight's the first time I've been out the driving range in a while. As soon as I got here, went over to the ball machine, found this carrot. I knew my friend Harvey was out here. Now, Harvey, it's been a while since we worked together, and I know you've worked a lot on your swing, but what I want you to do is concentrate a little bit more on the lower body. Just a little. Yeah, I know, Harvey. I understand that. But still, we got to do it with the lower body. Being a golf pro is not easy. Sometimes these problems are hard to see. Compared to where Harvey was just 3 lessons ago, we see tremendous improvement. Look at the better angle of the head. His ears are pointing way to the left down the fairway, the chin is to the right. And that allows him to clear the chin with his left shoulder. Terrific, terrific. Now the legs are very dynamic, the grip is excellent, and Harvey is getting a nice, free, expansive, dynamic swing as the arms clear the body. That's just terrific. Our next guest is one of the great competitive golfers of our day. Teddy Roosevelt, it is an honor to have you on the show. I want to know how you've done recently. I saw you win the Panama Canal Open. It was impressive, 3 strokes ahead of the field. But how's your game lately? Yeah. Oh, I see. Well, right here we have a very narrow fairway. What's your strategy for playing this shot? Well, let's see you do it. Folks, always put your monocle in the left eye. By God, it's terrific. You know, Teddy, this just goes to show you that to play well, you have to speak softly and carry a big stick.
That's the silliest thing I've ever heard.
It's cut.
Not a laugh, silence, utter silence.
Geez, I think it's me. Bully, Bob.
Okay, Bob.
Bully. And I tried that time, I swear.
Folks, it only goes to prove. Which camera am I talking to? We could just try to do it as one thing. Okay. It may break there, but what's
My good friend. Oh, us blondes do have more fun, don't we? Yeah.
And we'd like for it to hit above his right eye.
Above. Above.
That was in the eye, by the way.
Sorry.
They're gonna say, you know what, you need to be... Sorry.
That's the best we got.
Bit of a dud.
Or you're going to get the axe. Well, can we put that together some way?
Pick it up again right there, okay?
Either you're going to grip this club the way I say, or you're going to get the axe.
Bob?
Let's do this again. The axe has to come in much, much sooner, guys.
And either you're going to grip this club exactly as I say, or you're going to get the axe.
Well, Bob?
One more time.
Mary,
Mary and Abe, I love the 757, the new wide body. What's your favorite?
I don't really know about planes, but I've been to the theater.
I had Henry Ford as a guest on the show one time, Mr. Lincoln. I understand you frequent his theater.
Oh, yes, I love it. I love his theater. In fact, we're going tonight.
What is your favorite booth?
Okay, stand by.
Is it lunch yet?
When they come together, we get velocity.
Yeah, not much velocity there, Bob.
Yes.
Maybe a little more strudel in your cornflakes. You're a genius.
Well, everything is relative, but that's my theory. Wait a second.
Yeah, the last line's a killer. A theory, relative.
Well, everything is relative, but this is the way I see it anyway.
It's a theory, a good one.
I didn't do the line that's on the paper.
Relativity. No, that's okay. What's paper in this world?
See, you can maybe bring it to the truck there. You get time. No rush at all.
John? Do you want me to just read this to you while you're standing here? John! Oh, hello there!
With a con.
No,
This is mean. You're standing there like a statue.
because I'm f***ing mean, man.
That's comedy.
Brilliant. That was a thing of beauty.
Do you like that?
Oh, my God. You know, I know comedy.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I know comedy, and, you know, what's funnier than Genghis Khan on the call? What's funnier than any murderer on the call? Nice head.
But it too is better to suffer the grossity of your legs in your belly, or to stare at my pathetic chicken legs. To be decided by history and nothing else.
Get thou from me away.
No, nothing less. And you, what do you have to say for yourself? Leave, away.